Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now. Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. The Reclaim Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now. Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. The Reclaim Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now. Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. The Reclaim Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now.
Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
What it do, baby boo? It's the Dr. Greenthumb Show live on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, and the home site, www.breal.tv. And for everybody watching on IG, what's poppin'? We're doing this for a short time here because we want you to know that we're inviting you to, and at some point, we are going to run this show on IG Live as well, at least the first hour. Not today, but in the future. So what's up to everybody watching on IG right now? To my right, I got Mr. Goodlight DJ C minus.
Happy Tuesday.
In the building, back by popular demand, and cause his tour is over. The psychotic one, Psycho Leezy.
No doubt. Happy Tuesday.
Legendary.
It's good to be back, man.
Word up. Good to have you back, Papa.
Salute, salute.
Salute.
Up at the Treehouse crew, both the Blambo, Bra, and the Dominator.
Yo, what's going on? Yo, it's nice to see Psycho Leezy up in the building, and that's a nice jacket, too.
Yeah,
It looks, yeah.
It is a good jacket.
It's the latest thing, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to hook everybody up.
For those on IG, Bolton says it's nice to have Psycho Leezy back, and that's a nice jacket, just so y'all are in game. Down here at the table, looking like a Rari driver, Mr. Rari himself.
Well, I figured, Formula One coming to town in Vegas, I'm dressing appropriately.
All right.
That's the thought behind it.
Formula 1.
Formula One.
And we got the Brosha himself, Sand Dog.
What a lay in the house, Sad Dog. Good to see you guys once again.
I gotta say, Sad Dog, the Fugees say what's up.
Oh, word up.
I had a chance to go get with them over at the forum the other night.
Yeah, actually, I just saw that. Saw a clip of that.
And Wyclef and Pros Michael say what's cracking. Lauren, too.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Much respect to those guys.
They had the building packed. It was sold out.
Well, it's good. Are they back on tour for good now, or
well, I would say for
reunion
good.
thing, or?
I would not say for good. I would just say they got together for this tour, and we'll see where it goes from there. But that being said, they sounded pretty damn good. Like they had a little mini orchestra behind them. As a matter of fact, one of the girls that played a violinist in our symphony, she was playing with Lauren Hill's group there, and Lauren was working double time. Boy, she was she did Miss Education first, and then came back and did like a mix of Fuji songs, and she was bleeding out, son. Look at that.
That's tight.
Bolton Blombo was in love this day. Look at that. Bleeding hard blood.
She always got the ill outfits, too.
Yeah, she do.
All her concerts.
And the crowd was mesmerized. Some people thought, why aren't they moshing and jumping up and down and blah, 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 blah. Well, because these are, slightly older hip-hop heads.
Yeah.
And a lot of chicks. Know what I'm saying? They weren't going to get all rah-rah and crazy like you would see at a Cypress Hill or a Beat Nuts or a Onyx or a Wu-Tang show. It's not that kind of deal. But the Fugees, they got bangers.
Hell yeah.
This, she's telling me, I ain't seen you in a long time.
Awesome.
Yeah, they had a little Wheezy. That I goes to represent us.
And Pros?
Pros is off to the left over there. See him in the pink jacket, the white hat back there?
There he is.
He's like, I ain't doing nothing. Dude. Let Wyclef dance around with this motherfucker right here.
Was that the
Yeah.
Forum?
Yeah, sold out. Sold
up.
out show.
Word up.
Congrats to the Fugees. They're still hitting the lick. And they sounded good, man. I mean, at least to me, as an observer, they sounded pretty good.
Yeah.
And what song did you perform, B?
Kill 'em, man.
Killer Man. Nice.
Originally, the thought was to do the remix Boom Biddy Bye Bye, but like neither of us knew it. Like they didn't know it. I didn't know it because we've never played it. You need the Fugees to actually play it. And, so we've never ever played that song. Because when we were on tour and doing shows, which was for Smoking Grooves, that song didn't exist yet, I don't think. Not that I remember. Otherwise, we'd have been doing it on that tour. But no. But salute to them.
Yeah, I heard they're getting along really well as well.
Yeah, I mean, you could see that it's a good vibe out there, man. They're having fun doing shows together again, man, and they're seeing that people still got love for what they put down. I mean, it's a classic album.
Yes, both.
Both albums that they popped off because they were doing I think they were doing that first one or the second album and Miseducation.
Yeah, the score.
Yeah, they were doing a lot of the score and obviously she did all of Miseducation.
That's so dope.
Which was tight.
Ooh la la la.
Yep. It was a killer show. It was a good show. And so salute to them. Yeah, man. What's popping, y'all?
That's good.
You getting ready? You guys are getting ready for Formula One.
Yeah, Las Vegas.
In Vegas.
Man, the whole city has just been overtaken out in Las Vegas. And the funny thing about it is how pissed off like the locals are about it.
You don't want no
I was
goddamn
about to add on to that.
Like the traffic situation.
Terrible.
The strip is completely closed down. You wouldn't even really recognize the strip right now.
Yeah, the locals they're not for this.
Not feeling it at all. Like, the big deal was that the ticket prices were kind of outpriced for the locals. So it's not really, obtainable for a local just to go check out the race. That's not going to happen. They're really trying to get, they're inviting big money to come into for the city. There's no doubt. They're not too concerned with the locals. So the traffic sucks right now. I suggest anyone, think you're going into like Vegas this weekend, you're tripping.
Yeah.
You're tripping.
You're tripping, B.
Yeah, this is not the weekend to do that.
Unless you're going specifically for that.
For the race, for sure.
And I've heard that they've taken, a lot of people are upset about the fountains at the Bellagio, like they're, because
They blocked them.
They blocked them.
Yeah, and even down at the Venetian, the canals that usually have the gondolas, those have all been drained, and they've put tents and seats and stuff like that on it. So yeah, the Vegas right now, the Mirage volcanoes are turned off. So the strip is basically shut down for Vegas.
So if you booked your trip like a year ago, like, oh yeah, I'm going over to Vegas to go see the sights.
See, but in all actuality and in all fairness, that wouldn't really happen because, to tell you the truth, and I'll back it up, like a year ago when they announced this race, first thing everybody did in Vegas was try to call and make reservations for hotels before the prices and everything went up. But you wondered why. Like this week, hotel rooms are $3,000 a room, and then the week after they're back to $129.
Dude,
yeah, that's what's going on out there. So it's price gouging at its finest. But it's that international, they're looking for the B words out there. They're looking for the billions to come in and that kind of stuff. So
I saw that last week. Someone was saying that rooms were like $1,500 to $2,500.
It's ridiculous.
That was last week. So
yeah,
now as it gets closer, it's going to be more.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Yeah. So in all fairness, you couldn't have booked a room without knowing what was going on this week by the prices. Like you'd be like, why is it so expensive? It's usually that way. Like during SEMA conventions and stuff like that, prices are obviously up.
Yeah.
But this is like next level.
And what exactly is it?
Formula One racing, first time to Las Vegas. Formula One, it's actually bounces around the world, touches all the continents. They added Austin, Texas, and Miami now for an American race. And this is the first year now at Vegas, and they have it through I think they did like a 10-year deal. So this is like a new weekend for Las Vegas, Formula One racing.
New weekend, more money, more drunk.
It's the big leagues. It's Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull. This is top tier, racing. So it's actually good, for the economy of Las Vegas. It's bringing a lot of money in.
Why don't they got enough desert to build a track for that? Why they got
well, the allure with Formula One is like through
the streets.
Yeah, like Monaco and things like that. They want to rip down the strip at 200 miles.
Why don't they just build another strip in the desert for that kind of race, then punish the people that are coming to Vegas that have nothing to do with Formula One?
Oh yeah, no, that's everybody else got overlooked this weekend. That's for sure. That's for sure.
So Trace is inviting everybody, all his homeboys, to
Boggy
watch
Yaps.
go to his hotel where he's gonna have a prime view of the race.
That's not what's going on. What is going on is the Send Dog Formula One barbecue pool party. That's what's going on.
Yeah, I was gonna say we just go to Send Dog's
Thank
house
you.
for
You
that.
already know.
Oh, man.
Yes.
I'm there.
Yeah.
You're not gonna see any of the race from my crib. I live way too
Bolton's
far.
taking his sleeping bag.
Oh yeah. Stay on that couch in the man cave.
We ain't sleeping.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody sleeping.
Ain't nobody sleeping.
the couch.
Nobody sleeps in Vegas.
No sleep too.
Vegas. Oh man.
We had a good time out in Vegas with you guys this weekend. I know you guys probably touched on it yesterday, but
Yeah,
that was fun out there in
It was
Vegas.
a fun show, yeah.
The lowrider
We didn't
show?
spend much time in Vegas. We were in and out.
Man, I was just telling someone I think that's the quickest I've ever been in and out of Vegas.
But that's almost the way to do it, because we were out there. I'll use the term on business. So get
Yep.
in, handle your business, and get out. The cool part about it was Senny and I drove in from Vegas to L.A. Yesterday, and all the cars from the car show were going home on the 15 to L.A.
Oh, so you could see all the cars.
We saw
there.
all the cars on trailers. We had our own car show going home on the 15. It was dope.
Oh, that's dope.
Hey, how about a dude got arrested and charged for stealing a solid gold toilet?
Wow.
Where was this?
That's a lot of gold.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's smart.
Hey, in Colombia, one of his Pablo's cribs, he had a golden toilet, a solid gold toilet in the dump room.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
when
throne room.
you have so much money you just don't know what to do with it. That's like the epitome of I don't know what to do with it.
Hey, we went and when I went out there for the first time, I don't know
Damn.
if this is it, but when I went out there for the first time, they took us to his crib, and so we got a chance to look at the crib. He was one of his cribs, and it was pretty goddamn cool. Like his view of the city, like where his pool was, how it was positioned, and then the throne room,
The golden dump.
the golden dumper. And then there's Tony Montana room. He has his little Tony Montana room where he's got his little throne chair in his desk where he calls all his shots.
The boss office. The boss office.
Yeah. The boss office. Some family bought it and they just, they live in it, but they also allow tourists to come check it out. But not necessarily the inside the house tour. We got it because homie recognized who we were. They was like, oh, okay, yeah, we could take them in. And,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Show him the gold toilet.
And he kept, like the office, he kept the same. Some of the other stuff, they obviously changed, but a lot of stuff they kept the same so that they could brag that they had homie's house.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let me see
Yeah, I
that
think
photo.
Dougie took a dump on the throne.
I didn't want to be the guy that asked, but did somebody use
Yeah,
it?
Dougie snuck away
Go Dougie.
and took a dump on the golden throne.
It would have been Doug.
How much you think they charging for that?
If they know about it, I don't know. That could be a ticket.
Like what you think he paid for that toilet though? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, what do you think he paid for the toilet? If it was real solid gold toilet, that's expensive.
Yeah,
man.
gold's $2,000 an ounce.
Well, when he paid for it, probably wasn't what it is right now. It was probably like $300 an ounce.
So it's actually a good investment.
Yes, that toilet's worth money right now.
Yeah, you made money on that.
If it's real gold, it's worth money right
See, I thought you were talking about like charge per flush. Like if you had to take a dump, like
don't
you
care
could
about
charge
that.
somebody $20.
Yeah.
I'd pay $20 to do it.
now. $100 a flush, son.
You know what I mean? That's the entrepreneur in me thinking. Right there.
$200 if it's solid material.
Oh.
Hey, you
It's
got to be an
messy.
entrepreneur about
Thank
this.
you. Yes.
Speaking of entrepreneur things, a real human skull was found at a sale in a thrift store in Florida.
Yeah. It's metal.
What's up with Florida?
It's always Florida with these stories.
It's always something with Florida, Sendo.
That's it, an age-old question.
The age-old question, what is going on with Florida? Here goes the skull right here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow.
Somebody dug it up, probably used it for, whatever purposes, and then sold it to his homie. Hey, would your thrift store would you'd be interested in a skull?
Doesn't that look like?
It looks real.
It looks kind of cavemanish, like the jawline and everything kind of look like.
No, that homie got his mug broken.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, you can see.
Wow.
So
But I don't know. I'm not an anthropologist. I can't really tell you, son.
So was the law called in or anything like that, or
I would imagine whoever
forensics
bought
or-
it probably thought this looks really real, and then had it tested, and then realized it was a real human skull.
The shopper of the skull was an anthropologist.
Hey, there you go. They would know.
Yeah, you go.
And then he ended up calling detectives, and they came and picked it up.
They gonna find out who that belonged to, mine.
Yeah, they'll check like the dental records and stuff like that.
Maybe it's Jimmy Hoffa.
Oh.
Ooh,
That's Bobby.
That's Bobby.
that's Bobby from.
They're saying the skull was found inside a storage unit that was purchased years ago.
Ooh, the plot thickens.
More things. More things. Did you know, speaking of more things, to nationalize this National Bittersweet Chocolate with Almonds Day.
Ah, delicious.
And it's and for Trace, it's International Merlot Day.
Really? All right. All right. I thought for sure a Coke joke was coming. Like was National Coca-Cola Day.
No, I would have started with that off the top. Hey, Sendog.
Yeah.
The other day we had Joe Brava in here.
Oh, I
and-
talked to him.
Oh my God, bro!
Hello.
We smoked him out so hard right here. He had to leave 30 minutes into the show, because he unbeknownst to many of us, E-Zone, who was sitting where you were, was blowing he was blowing a hash hole. So all that smoke that he was blowing, it wasn't just weed smoke. It had that that other stuff in it.
The hash.
And it just, he caught an inhale of it. Like he took a deep breath or something while E-Zone was exhaling out. And I guess he caught some of that and he coughed a little bit. And that after that little cough happened, it started to change his whole
Word.
so
Oh,
get
man.
up.
I mean, don't forget the disclaimer at the beginning.
Oh,
When
yeah.
he was like, "Hey, man, I gotta let you know. Last time, it was if I get too lit, I'm walking out of here."
So the story is sent dog because he was trying to explain that he too once upon a time was a monster weed head.
Yeah, sure.
And
was.
he sure was. There is no doubt of that. But he told the story on what sort of traumatized him was that he got some weed from Skeeter Dieter. You could say rest in peace. He got some weed that someone I think gave to him, or I don't know if it was him, but someone gave him some weed. Just trying to figure out who it was because he mentioned the name that someone. It's Shag. Sorry, Shag gave him some weed. Rest in peace to Shag. Shag gave him some weed, and apparently the guy who gave it to Shag, the way he got it into, in from Mexico or wherever it came from was in a gas tank.
Oof.
So when they smoked this weed, Mello didn't realize it until he starts, trying to smoke it, and he's smelling some of it, and it smells like gas fumes, and he was just oblivious to it, and he smoked it, and he got sick behind it.
Whoa.
And so anytime he smoked weed after that, he
Paranoid.
that thing started coming back. You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah.
the
no, I get it.
feeling,
Yeah.
that sick ass feeling and that taste and whatever.
Because once you've gotten sick on something, like pretty much for the rest of your life, I don't know about you guys, but you just can't stomach it anymore.
Yeah, so that's what happened with him. He said a few years back he smoked a sativa and he felt okay. It wasn't overwhelming, but to try to smoke something heavy, he can't get with it right now, and that was heavy enough. He didn't even smoke anything. He was sitting next to E-Zone, and caught it.
Yeah.
Contact.
You got.
I don't know if I've ever heard that story of him and Shag, but it makes sense to me. Back in the days when we were just hanging out and, being, roughneck kids on the Ave, on Cypress Ave, Mello did burn a lot of weed with us, and he was always in the weed line.
Hell yeah.
Getting stoned with us and stuff. And then
everything we did had weed a part of it.
Yeah, everything. That's true. That's true. And then he just went his own separate way, and we stood with the 420 movement. They didn't even call it that back then, but that's where we felt good at. And then shortly after he stopped getting high with us, Mellow Mayonnaise kind of took off, and I was like, I wonder if him not smoking had something to do with it, and maybe I should stop smoking. And then I was like, shut up.
Nah. Bad idea.
Hey, so what's funny was that we had Felipe Esparza in here yesterday, right?
Yeah, that dude's hilarious.
And he's hilarious. And we were talking about his first time doing the Smokebox and how loaded he was, and how he tripped and like sprained his ankle here after he got out of the box, all this stuff, right?
Yep.
So, this morning, Rosa, salute to my sister Rosa out there, Rosa and Ricky. She sends me a video of Felipe on Big Boy's show being interviewed by Big Boy, and they start talking about their Smokebox experience, right?
Nice.
Felipe's like, yeah, man, it's the most dangerous studio and cords everywhere. I tripped over it. He didn't trip over a cord. He tripped over his own 2 feet because he was that high. But, saying you tripped over a cord was better.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
But it's way better.
Then Big Boy proceeds to, explain his situation. Like, I don't smoke, but I said, I'll sit in the car and da-da-da-da. And
Wow.
he proceeds to tell a story, bro. Yeah.
You had him stopping at McDonald's and all. Who was
No, he didn't stop. Big Boy did not stop at no McDonald's, man. He was like, he was having the anxieties the whole time. And he didn't even smoke the joint.
Well, if you get in that car and you don't smoke, you might as well should smoke.
Right.
Catch the full experience.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to
You're
help.
not going to get around it by not smoking. You're not going to
And
get
people
around
that
it
argue the point, like we have a guy who tours with us with Cypress out on the road, and he's not a smoker.
No.
But he will sit in the vehicle with us, and the van is tacked out. You got 11 smokers in there. Everybody.
Yeah, it's
blowing
not
joints.
one joint. It's like 10 joints.
10 joints
happening.
going.
It's the ultimate smoke box, and that's what pisses me off about Send Dog. We get him in the car with 4 guys, and it's like he's coughing all day. But we get him in the van with 10 guys in their own joints, and he's smoking like a champ.
No problem.
Well, there's a theory there.
What's the theory, son?
The theory is that the lowrider, your Lolo here, is hot.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And
Okay.
The van has more air conditioning and whatnot, and
So you're saying it's a coolness factor, is what you're saying?
yeah, if you had like
So that little cough happened because you were hot.
that little cough. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't breathe, and I developed this, coughing thing in there. And the more I tried to, the more you keep on doing it. So,
Yeah, once you start coughing, it's a wrap.
And then, he doesn't take a water in there at that time. He took a beer. So he tries to take a chug of the beer to maybe wash down the thing that's and it made it worse.
It helps.
yeah. Well,
Yeah. You're not the only one though.
And we did that. We did that a lot back in the days,
Yes,
growing up and
it's
everything.
true.
And I don't even know at what point I stopped doing that, but I could see where my brother Mello could,
Yeah.
he was getting that shit blown in his face, like he would.
Oh, if he was in the car with us, yeah, it would have been worse.
Oh,
Like,
getting back to what I was saying about the van, about contact. A lot of people will still argue the point that there's no such thing as contact.
my wife says there's no contact, but we seen
Sit
it
in the
happen
car.
right here.
Yeah.
Sit in the car right here and let me.
I don't believe that you could sit in a room full of smoke and not catch contact.
Especially if you don't smoke.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
don't smoke and you
Straight up.
So I don't get that. Like when non-smokers be like, yeah, smoke, it doesn't affect me. I'm like, yeah, right.
Like, I think guys like Coach, for instance, right, or tour manager, much like my wife, he's been around it and driven with us places with the windows rolled up and the smoke going. So he doesn't ever act high. And that's because he's got tolerance by now. He's been rolling with us for a while. So like guys like him go unaffected. My wife goes unaffected because, she's driven with me to events, and I'll hot box on the way there. You know what I mean? There's no reprieve. There's no window open. This is like how we do it. And it affects her like nothing. But it's because, we've been together so long, and she's been in these situations with me that she's got tolerance.
Yes.
And I smoke in the crib. So, of course, you got tolerance. So maybe to you, right, that because you don't feel anything by this point and you don't actually smoke the joint, you feel like after all that time, that it doesn't exist because it doesn't affect me like that. But you're not realizing you're around it all the time.
Yeah.
So you have a different kind of tolerance for a contact than your average Joe who's never around it. Like, we've seen Tony Hawk leave here smashed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He didn't smoke one joint. We saw Mello leave out of here smashed the other day. Someone sitting at the table the other day too, or last week, they didn't smoke or something like that, and they left here high. And this ain't even like the crush room like where we used to be.
All right.
Because where we used to be, you'd barely be seeing us right now.
Yeah.
Like we would be in the fog.
We're in the thick of it.
This is 20-foot ceilings right here.
And so, like, if someone catches a contact here, I got to say that's real because, this is an open spot.
Yeah.
I think some could be psychological. I don't know, but I think people that don't smoke, if I put them in the smoke box with us for that hour and everybody's chiefing,
fried.
they're high.
Fried.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Fried.
We did it to Super Laura. Remember Super Laura?
Oh, yeah.
I think we had, was it Ray? Were you in that box, Ray? I can't hear you.
The mic's off.
His mic's off. Oh, okay. There was 4. I think maybe E-Zone. I can't remember the 4 guys that were in there, but Super Laura was in the middle. Super Laura used to book our guests, y'all, and she was not a stoner
At all.
And we ran that test with her, where she sat in the middle seat of the smoke box with E-Zone and 3 of us.
Oof.
Could be Pedro. Maybe it was Pedro in there. I'm not sure.
Hammered.
But she got out high. You could see her eyes were affected. They weren't just red because of the smoke. They were red because she was high.
Yeah.
Like that low eye hang that you might have.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
But, hey, listen, if you want to take the Pepsi challenge, we'll put someone who doesn't get high in there.
Yeah, we got to do a before and after pictures. Like, look at his eyes now.
I'm going to ask Noel G. Because there's only been 2 people that didn't smoke in the box, right? Like that were guests, that were the actual guests, but didn't really smoke. There's other people that smoked very little, but they got high nonetheless. So you can't really ask them. It was people that didn't smoke, right? So it's only been 2, Big Boy and my man Noel G. And so I'm going to ask him like, hey, because he didn't smoke and we boxed him out too. And I'm going to ask him, did he feel high when he got out of the box? Because he hadn't been smoking for a while. He had quit smoking just before, we did agreed to bring him in the box. But I was like, well, we'll just have him in anyway. People appreciate it. They love this guy. He's in all, the cool gangster movies, modern day type of deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they'll give him a pass. And they gave him a pass. Some people weren't, some people were like, ice cold as we've grown accustomed to seeing here.
They're purists.
Purists, yes. You must smoke in the box.
Yes.
I think.
But now and then someone will get a pass. They've been the 2 that got a pass. But I have to ask him, like, what was his experience after? Did he feel high? And how high was he? Or was he unaffected?
I was gonna say, I think some people like that contact. They like getting that contact. So on the low, they like weed, because if you like contact, that means you like to smoke.
Let me tell you what, that's real talk. Because whenever we were blowing trees at the Rainbow, right, we'd be like pulling several big fat joints out, and smoking it out on the patio, and the sheriffs would roll up. They wouldn't be telling us not to put it on. This is before legalization. This is before it's, even slightly accepted. We're right there chiefing heavy like it's Amsterdam. We called it Little Amsterdam. And the sheriffs would just walk by and laugh at us.
They love it.
And enjoy the smell of the smoke.
It's funny you said that.
Rest in peace, the owner,
Yeah.
the original owner, Mario Maglieri. He was a cigar smoker. He never smoked weed with us, but he's been around since the 60s, so he'd been offered every kind of drug you could think about. And he never did it. He was always sharp at the job. So his thing was smoking a big-ass stogie, but he liked the smell of the weed, and that's why he allowed us to chief the way that we did. And when he was here, it wouldn't be like when the owner comes in another establishment where all the people, the security, hey, so-and-so's here, you got to put that out, the owner's here, blah, blah, blah. Nah, hell no. He would come and shake our hands and ask how we were doing and shoot the shit with me for a little bit. And he embraced it, man. Because I feel like there's some people that they're afraid to smoke it, or it's just not their thing, but they like the smell of it.
Yeah. I've met a lot of people who say, oh, they don't smoke, but they love smelling all the different flavors and the aromas. And they this smells, I wish I could smoke. Like, well, you can. It's really easy to, you could try, maybe this is the strain for you, So, yeah, I've met a lot of people. Can I just smell your bag? There you go. Cool.
Yeah, Mike just passed away.
I heard about that.
Pickle flavored ketchup.
That's nasty.
What do you think Bobo would do?
Oh.
And salute to Bobo. He's off to the Tina. Flew out today.
He's in the Discord right now.
Safe travels to Eric Bobo. How you doing, Bobo? Would you be interested in this pickle Heinz ketchup?
I'm in.
I mean, it doesn't look that bad.
I would try it once, and
would
if it
definitely
tasted
try it, yeah.
horrible.
So I'm kind of confused. Is it like a relish infused, or is it just pickled juice inside that ketchup?
I think it's pickled flavored ketchup.
Yeah. So it's red.
I'm saying you eat a burger with pickles, ketchup.
Pickles are on the side.
You don't put pickles in your burger?
Nope, on the side.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Okay, I see.
Okay.
Pickles on the side.
I could do a meat.
You're in a safe space.
For me, with sandwiches, pickles on the side, obviously. In a burger, depending on the burger, not every burger can have pickles in it. But it depends on the burger. If it's just a straight up regular burger with the bun patty, lettuce, tomato, onion, and pickle.
In-N-Out burger.
Cool.
Do you get pickles on the burger or on the side?
In the burger.
In.
See, Sen and I went yesterday, and I ordered you something, Sen, pickles on the side.
I'm saying that's like the best part
It's
of the
3-2 right now.
Yeah. To me, a classic, cheeseburger is just like, either mustard, mustard, ketchup, whatever your choice is, with pickles, cheese, burger, bread.
Yeah, with In-N-Out, you have to tell them not to put the pickles in.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm all for it.
So you're one of those guys, huh?
Yeah, I'm one of those guys.
Get the pickles out of there, B.
Yeah.
That crunch is everything.
Yeah, dude.
See, but the pickle's too overpowering, and it's going to just drown everything out.
Not
that
if it's
bitterness.
thin sliced pickles. If it's too thick.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Okay, now the question is this: sweet pickles or dill pickles?
Dill.
Dill? Everybody's a dill.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad.
Hell no.
Because you're really
there's some dill pickles though. Like when you go to some of these delis, man, it's not like that. The dill pickle you go and get at the supermarket.
Yeah, I want a Vlasic.
I want a Vlasic. I don't want that craziness. Like it's always disappointing. When
they put twists to it, like pepper and all this.
I
other
don't mind
stuff.
that. I don't. It's just a different taste, man, and I cannot hang with it. It looks cool, and then you bite into it, and it's like not that dill style that we're used to.
Yeah,
that Hulk green pickle. You know what I'm saying?
Like I say, the one that throws me off are the sweet chips. The chips, the pickled chips when they're already sliced, and the sweet ones. Those are so foul.
Yeah,
so nasty.
Not a fan.
Nah.
What I pick up sometimes is at Trader Joe's is a dill pickle mustard.
Yeah,
it's a flavored mustard.
That's not a bad.
It's really good.
Mustard.
That's cool. I bet you that's great.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see what this pickle flavored ketchup is about.
Yeah.
Next Bart's.
Agreed.
Next Bart's will.
Yeah, we're gonna have him.
So
go pick it up.
does Bobo like pickles? Because I know the tomato thing is.
I don't know. I think it's no.
See, what's strange about Bobo is he hates tomatoes, but will eat ketchup.
Yeah.
Figure that out. So you know what I mean? Like, so I'm wondering what's going on with the pickle thing too with him.
Bobo's asking, what about pickle relish?
You know, in a hot dog,
maybe
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Anything else? Nah. I don't want it in anything else.
No. No, I agree. I think relish is a little more overpowering than like little slices of it on the burger.
Nasty.
Yeah. But yeah, it's good.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, B. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm kind of the same with the tomatoes. Like, I don't like big chunks of tomatoes. Like, I like my tomatoes chopped or, ketchup style.
There you go.
Like Bobo.
Hell yeah.
Got that 30 grams of sugar in that ketchup. That's what you all like in there. That's what's in there. Add the sugar.
You got to buy the right one.
Azúcar.
No sugar ketchup.
Yep.
They have that?
Of course. Organic ketchup.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Anybody watch Hall of Fame inductions?
Not yet.
Yeah, Missy had a good presentation. And it's good to see her that she got in there.
Hell yeah.
I mean, she got hit upon hit upon hit upon hit upon hit.
She's my favorite female MC.
Well, the thing about Missy is she's not only an MC, though. She's also, she could sing. Right. She's a hell of a producer. Yeah, man.
Singer, dancer, supermodel.
She dances. Yeah, she's like the whole thing. Like, out of every rapper that there is out there, she is actually the whole thing. Like, she does it all.
Fashionista.
Fashionista, everything. Like, the Missy's a special woman, as it relates to hip hop, like one of the dopest representatives, I think.
She's real hip hop for real.
She's real hip hop. And she's the first female solo hip hop artist to be inducted.
Yeah,
and that's awesome.
That's dope. I've interviewed her a couple of times, and like her on and off the court is the same thing. Like her demeanor, like she's just like a cool person, always happy and so cheerful and happy to accommodate. She's really a nice person, genuinely. Really is.
One of the things I found out about her, I never knew, is that she pretty much produced It's All About the Benjamins.
Yeah,
where she orchestrated the order. And you got to come in and say, she was the one that kind of told them how to do and did, suggested, mutes and everything. Like, damn, that, like, she was, like, she basically produced it and arranged the order.
Got to listen to the legends, B.
Yeah.
They know.
Yeah, she's one of the dopest to ever do it.
Absolutely.
Like, male, female, whatever. Like, her music stands with anyone's, period. I mean, that's why she got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. First time ballot, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, hell yeah.
She made the ballot as a nominee first time, boom, got in.
That happened kind of fast, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, usually people wait. Like LL Cool J waited, I'm going to say 10 years maybe, since they've been like putting his name in the nominee section.
Yeah.
Like, so let's just say we're the board. The board above our board that makes up the nominees gives it to us, and then we vote which ones to go, and then we put it to public opinion, and they're the ones who take it over the top. LL had been in the conversation several times and never made it through, and Chuck D was like one of the main people, like, how is this like not happening? He should be in here. He meets all the criteria in terms of work. Maybe on some other things, not as much, but like terms of his consistency of work and body of work and still working now. Yeah, he should have been in years ago, but he just got in what? Was it last year?
Last year, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll be waiting for a long time if we ever get in. It's because there's a bunch of old folks up there that are like, look, I don't know where they're looking, but it'll be a long time before we get in, if and when.
Oh,
We will.
It's gonna happen.
We will.
It's
but
gonna happen.
it's gonna be a while. I mean, they made Rush wait 40 years. Think about that.
Yeah. And Kiss.
And Kiss.
Yep.
Kiss.
So with hip hop, think about how long some of us that deserve to be in there, we're gonna wait because we're like, once upon a time, low priority for that particular squad. You know what I mean? But now, hey, look, the good thing is you see someone like Missy Elliott getting in, boom, first go round. Didn't have to wait like LL had to wait like 4 or 5 times before he actually got pushed through.
Well, in recent years, there's been at least a hip hop artist that's been inducted every time, right?
Yeah.
So it's good to see that that
they're recognizing.
They're recognizing. It's not at the pace that we want, but but it's happening. Things.
So it doesn't
going
happen
down.
like we're one from hip hop, one from rock, one from. Is that how they do it? So by design, they're going to take one from hip hop, one from rock.
They actually inducted Kool Herc,
which is rad,
into hip because congratulations and salute and like far overdue that they induct Kool Herc. Godfather of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? If you want to put it down like that.
I was going to ask you, who was the first inducted to the rock? And was it Run DMC?
I think it was Run DMC.
For hip hop?
Yeah, or was
Hip-hop,
it
not
Beasties?
for hip.
That's good. Yeah,
Should have been Run DMC in my
It should have been Run DMC for
Yes.
sure. It might have been.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Grandmaster Flash and the Furious
Okay.
Five.
Them too.
And then
That's
them
exactly.
first, and then it was probably
Yeah.
Run DMC after that,
Yeah, absolutely.
and then maybe the Beastie Boys, and then NWA.
Yeah, and NWA was like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but they barely started putting us down in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In terms of hip hop.
Yeah, you're right. It was Run DMC then, and then it went Beastie Boys. Public Enemy actually after the Beastie
Damn, I
Boys.
missed that one. Yeah.
Nice.
NWA,
Yes,
Yeah.
there,
Tupac,
that's Tupac.
Word.
Notorious B.I.G.,
Notorious
Word.
B.I.G.
LL Cool J,
Yeah,
Jay-Z,
Jay-Z,
Eminem.
Eminem,
What? That's dope.
That's all I see so far.
and then Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott now.
That's a good representation. Though.
Yeah,
I'll
it's a
say
great
that.
start. It's a great.
That
start.
is a good start.
Yeah,
That was really cool.
You know what I mean? And hopefully, there's more representation in the future that is, the right representation. So far, what they got is great.
And
Like, they got everybody that they should get like right now. Like what in inducting hip hop artists, they got all the right ones right there.
And I see a changing of the guards going on with so many different things, and hopefully this might be one of them. Like you said, there's, at one point there was you call them old fuddy duds, that were back there doing this. It'd be nice, during the changing of the guards and new people coming into powers, that these groups are now being recognized.
Yeah, bring in some new blood to get some new perspective.
Exactly.
I'm willing.
Yeah.
Come on, I'll help.
Yeah.
I know music of all different sorts, not just hip hop.
Be rad.
My music knowledge is vast.
Ooh, I'd love as a DJ. That'd be sick.
Get out of here. Did you know? Did you know? Are you guys all right up there?
That was perfect.
We're on
Did you know?
standby.
Oh my God. What's going on over here, man? 1995, Goody Mob released Soul Food, their first album.
Goody Mob.
Salute to the bros. This was a dope album.
To me, classic album. Classic album, And, Goody Mob being from the Dungeon family, which is Outkast, them. Future comes from that. Who else was it? In the Dungeon family. But yeah, same crew.
Yeah.
Outkast.
Salute to them, man.
Hell yeah.
Those are our brothers, man. They got down with us on the Soul Assassins album, and, we had done shows with them. Anytime we came to ATL, they was always coming through and hanging with us and showing us love, man. Salute to all the Goody Mob and Dungeon family, all them, man. Outkast them, and there was some
Like Witch Doctor, I believe. And then, God, it's like I'm looking at
they had a squad.
Yeah.
The Dungeon family.
The Dungeon family, yeah.
Yeah. Did you know? In 1995, Jizza dropped his second solo album, Liquid Swords. Dope ass album.
Yeah.
I mean, the lead song off of it was just
A monster.
monster.
This is, as far as my solo favorite Wu-Tang albums,
Yeah.
this is like always
top
right?
3.
Yeah,
Top
absolutely.
3 for me. Yeah,
Dude, the beats are so heavy, and everyone is spitting.
everybody.
Woo!
Yeah, that was just a kill mode album, if you ask me, man.
Man.
Jizza was on his game.
Woo!
And RZA was too, because all the beats was just
Oh, RZA was just putting his foot down and just been like, hold up.
RZA was picking those beats, so well, you never know.
I was like, if he had called me for collabs at this time, oh my God. But
Bring it.
neither here nor there. Salute to the Jizza. Did you know? In 1991, Guns N' Roses rhythm guitarist Izzy Stradlin quit the band.
Yeah.
Bad move.
I remember this.
Yeah.
It's like when the wheels were falling off of it right there at that point, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is when I think they were extremely partying hard, and Axl was really starting to get into the whole thing. I think that when they were doing the stadium, it was them, Metallica, and the Soundgarden.
Like, I want off this boat, man. I gotta get off.
The Izzy had a long history with drugs and whatnot, and from that point on, from when he left that band and he got off of drugs too.
That's right.
Good for him, man.
Because it could have, the drugs that those guys
could have killed him.
Yeah, exactly. So,
but I'll say this, man, that takes a lot. I'll say this for him, man. That is some hell of a willpower for the self, because most guys, that's like giving up a dream, because what they become after he leaves, I mean, they become a super band. I mean, they were already popping when he left, but they get bigger after he leaves. And what do? They find a guy that looks pretty much like him.
Ooh, yeah.
I would have thought that at some point with this new Guns N' Roses lineup that they
would have brought him back.
Or at least just a guest appearance, and on a major stage.
I think the chemistry was broken when he left. I
never know.
It was broken, and they could not, they were already too far past him.
I know they brought Steven Adler to do, like, they would bring him out to play on, like, some of the Appetite for Destruction songs.
Yeah, because did they fall out with Sorum or something like that?
Yeah, Sorum they don't get along with.
They don't get along with Sorum, yeah.
But, for a minute there when they first, got it back together, got the band back together, like, Steven Adler was coming to do, like, a set of songs within the set, or he would guest on a couple of Appetite songs. So
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Dope.
Yeah, I guess it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
better than nothing.
It'd be rad to hear the OG version of Guns N' Roses all together again, because it's probably
but that's if he's still been playing and keeping his chops up, though. Because if he hasn't and he's got to play catch up, he's going to be the weak link.
And that's elite level of drumming on that level with the
very elite
stuff that they do.
Yep.
Yeah,
who knows?
That you got to be playing every day.
Who knows?
Seriously, you got to be playing every day, rehearsing or something. You could take a little bit of time off, but drumming, man, you got to stay on that.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know? In 1975, Steve Anderson played his guitar for 114 hours and 17 minutes, breaking the world record of continuous guitar string plucking, son.
His fingers were bleeding.
Yeah. Unless he had, little
rubber
something.
That's like 6-7 days straight.
114 hours, yeah, man. That's crazy.
Didn't sleep?
That's no joke.
114 hours and 17 minutes.
A lot of coke.
Bender.
So many cokes.
You do. Damn, you do 7 days just on a sick one?
He did an 8-ball, a 12-pack of coke.
With no breaks in between, or there had to be a break?
It says, it doesn't say no breaks. So I'm assuming this is like Yeah, it said continuous. Continuous guitar string plucking.
So if you peed, you had to play the guitar while you were peeing?
Someone probably came up with a little bottle or bucket. Here, son.
This whole thing needs further investigation.
Yeah, there's questions.
There's a lot of questions here that. But beat nonetheless. Though.
Yeah, that's very questionable. But like continuous playing, like someone had to be recording that. Yeah, maybe he had a catheter so that he could just piss while he was
You've
playing.
gone too far.
No, not just.
Or his chick was close by with a bucket. What is it going to be, his homie? I think it's his homie that's holding his dick while he takes a... No, it's his chick, man. Or he got a catheter.
Oh my God!
His manager.
Catheter. Just for that.
For his manager.
Just for that?
I got you.
Oh, no.
Hey, Maury. Hey, Maury, I need you to hold my dick while I'm breaking this world record over here.
Oh my God!
That doesn't sound right.
Does it? I mean, how's he eating? I mean, is he just like he's just standing there?
His homie's holding up a shake for him. Here, we brought you a Jamba Juice, son. Here. Get your nourishment. There's protein,
even
and glutamine, and all the means. You know what I mean?
Let's just get him on a fully liquid diet, so it's
I mean, at least
super messy.
At least it was just a number 1, not a number 2.
Oh man.
Ooh, man.
He would have been on his own for that one. Like,
hey guys, I'm gonna go to the throne and take it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna bring the guitar with me.
Somebody got to wipe my ass.
The
I gotta keep on
visuals
playing.
are horrible. The visuals are horrible.
Well, you know, technically,
I mean,
technically, he could still be on the neck, wipe his ass.
Yeah.
I can go wash.
dude, you know he's back there
Those
like,
long ones, bang. Wipe up, come back.
Uh,
hey, he's pulling some Eddie Van Halen, and while he's going back
Yeah,
there,
he's
just-
like. "Deedle, deedle, deedle, deedle."
yeah.
you know, just to
Oh,
make sure he has to do it maybe 3 or 4 times, you know.
3-4 times.
And then he's like, all right.
I don't know. I think that whole record deserves an interview with the
Yeah,
guy.
the interview with that guy for sure.
Got questions.
Did you know in 1943, Joni Mitchell was born on this day?
Joni Mitchell.
Legend,
One of the coolest people ever. She's amazing.
folk legend,
Yeah.
folking it up, son.
Badass.
That'd be a good album title for a folk album, folking it up.
You got to give it to her too. She was kind of ahead of her time with the women activist thing.
Hey,
You know,
folk,
she was huge in that whole movement.
hey, folk you, man.
What the phone?
That would be the album name.
What the folk are you talking about?
Folk.
Folk you.
Folk you.
Get the
Folk
folk
you.
out.
Yeah, that would be the name of the album.
Folk me?
No, folk you.
Folk you.
Folk out of here.
All these folking people.
Folk out of
Get
here.
the folk out of here.
Folk out of here.
Oh man, all those would be amazing.
Dude,
Wow.
there's so many
Album-
song titles in
Album titles
Oh, yeah.
or song titles.
Song titles, yeah.
This folking guy.
Get this folking guy out of here.
there. Quit folking around.
You folk around too much. That's your problem. You folk around too much.
Oh man, I ain't folking with that. Oh,
Folk around. Soon you won't be around.
hey, folk around and find out.
Oh, good one. Yeah.
Folk off.
Yeah. Folk off.
Did you know in 1960, Tommy Thayer of Kiss was born on this day?
Yeah, man.
Happy birthday, Tommy.
Which
Dude.
one is he?
He took over Space Aces.
Was he the guy that got shot at the Rainbow?
No, that was some other dude, man. That was some other guy. That was
Yeah, a shooting
he was
happened,
coming out of the Key Club, but the shooting happened at the Rainbow.
and he caught a stray.
And since the guy that was shooting didn't know how to fucking shoot, and he shot the dude half a block down the street.
Oh, wow.
It
That was Bruce something or
Yeah, Bruce something.
Bruce Kulick?
yeah,
yeah,
that was
Bruce
that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he caught a frag, son.
Oh, man.
Got a frag. Sorry, Bruce.
You know, the interesting thing about Tommy Thayer is at one point he was the road manager. He was road manager for Kiss. And when
He probably went to Gene. Hey, Gene, man, you gotta look for a new guy, man. I know all the licks.
I could
man.
do it, man.
I could wear
Well,
the thing, man.
history repeated itself where Ace was, you know, folking around and he was getting high and drunk again, and and so Gene told him,
You got
suit up.
You got to folk and go.
Hey, you ready?
Ace, you got to folk and go.
You
Get
got
the folk out.
Folk out of here.
Folk out of here.
You gotta,
Yeah.
And they brought in the tour manager to play the licks and wear the deal.
Yeah, look at him, dude. I
Hey.
mean, that's not Ace, but
Having the time of his life.
yeah.
he shreds.
Yeah, well, you know, hey, he's living a dream. He's living a dream in those
Dude.
moments for sure. Like
Hell yeah.
whether they used him
Yo, Kiss
after that or that was his first and only time, that's a dream for some.
Kiss gotta always wear those outfits, man.
you have
'cause
to, yeah.
it wouldn't be the same seeing
No,
them in
they tried
in
not to.
jeans and a jacket.
Oh,
They
did-
tried.
Oh, they did.
that.
They tried.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Well,
You know?
they still had like some heavy songs that
It's not
people
the same.
loved, but the visual,
You need the energy.
nah, nobody wanted to see them in glam type of garb and not their like Kiss uniform makeup ish. You know what I'm saying?
Like the Lick It Up and Animalized
Oh yeah.
Asylum eras.
If you see Lick It Up, it is the most disturbing Kiss video ever. They're all slow walking towards the camera, and they're all, hollering, "Lick it up!"
And then Paul's doing his dance.
And if you see Gene Simmons' face,
oh yeah,
it's everything.
And then the colors they're wearing. It's like.
Do you mind? Do that move again?
Paul Stanley. That's Paul Stanley, dude.
That's the
you
Paul
got to watch
Stanley,
the video. Watch Lick It Up.
I just seen it in my head.
If I would have had like long, super long hair.
That is the Paul Stanley.
That's a song.
Did you know? In 1991, guitarist for Nine Inch Nails and GNR, Robin Fink, was born on this day. Happy birthday, Mr. Fink.
Happy birthday, OG. Yeah, that dude is a sick guitar player.
Is it Fink or Fink? I'm going to say Fink.
Fink.
I think
Hey, Fink
so.
you, man.
I think so.
I think
Yeah,
so.
he's a
God
badass.
damn
I think you're right.
Finkelstein shit-ass fit kid.
I think you're right.
That's what I was thinking.
The Las Vegas homie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He gets down.
Yeah.
He's a
This
badass.
bro like shreds.
Think off.
Did you know? In 1996, Australian pop singer Lorde was born on this day. Oh, Lord.
Yep.
Please don't. Oh, man. Salute to Lorde.
I didn't know she was Australian. Word up.
Yeah. She's got like a cult following, man. Like they get down with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike.
She got mad energy, mate.
Yeah.
She got mad energy, mate.
Mate. Amazing.
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 Lots of people like her.
Hey, mate.
Forever.
Cheers, mate.
Like that. That was my closest one. Did you know? In 2014, two fans paid in charity auction $300,000 to eat lasagna with Bruce Springsteen, the boss. His acoustic guitar, a private guitar lesson, a ride around the block in a sidecar of his motorcycle, and the shirt off his back.
All right, I got an idea here. I got an idea.
What's your idea, son?
Idea, Sen. Work with me
Oh,
on
you
this
stop
one.
it. You
Work with me on this one.
Come on.
Don't you start.
Let's hear it. I want to hear it.
Idea is, okay, you get to hang out with Sendog. He's going to take you for a ride on his Harley.
Noted.
Or on his Indian. Either one of your choice.
Check.
Okay, so lunch, Harley ride.
Check.
Maybe a few bars in the studio. You work a little something.
Check.
With him. But what I'm getting at is, Sen, I think we're onto something.
A bowling match against Sam.
Yeah.
Check.
You don't want some fat dude behind you on the bike.
300 G's.
That's
here
what I was
we're
gonna
talking,
say.
Sen.
Can they bring their own bike? And we'll go for a ride together.
Only chicks.
300 G's we're talking here, Senny. Talking
300
real
Gs.
paper here.
You can make them eggs.
I can make them eggs.
Make 'em eggs.
All right, I'm just something to think about.
I make the best eggs.
All right.
Yeah, all right. Okay, I'm with it. Where do I sign?
300 grand. You're the guy.
Where do I sign? Yeah, everything except the whole sit on the back of my bike because the dog rolls so low.
Yeah, nobody sits on the back of dog's back.
That's right.
All right.
Hold tight.
And now for this.
What's up, LA family? This is Francesca here at Dr. Greenthumb's LAX. This week we are highlighting That Badu, a collaboration with Cookies and Erica Badu. We have it in an eighth and a pre-roll, along with other strains from Cookies. Come down and check us out. Ask your butt tender for our weekly deals. We are located at 5494 West Centinela. Back to you guys at the studio.
Thank you, Francesca. Visit our West LA shop, visit our LAX shop, visit our Cathedral City shop, our San Francisco shop if they are in your areas. And we got some more shops coming online soon. Visit our La Mesa shop. I'm going to be down there, I think, in a couple weeks. So we'll let you know about that. Salute to all the staff representing. And now we get into submissions.
Time. What?
Submissions.
right. Shout to Snacks. He's up here chilling.
He is chilling. Picking it, son.
Being bull.
Snack, chilling.
All right, first one of the day here. We got Bree up in here with a little avocado cheeseburger.
Not bad.
Now, I like avocados, but I don't like them in my burger, so
Oh,
that'll have
really?
to go on the side, yes.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I agree with that.
Now, for me, it changes the taste of the burger. I got to have
Yeah.
avocados outside of the burger.
I don't mind it.
I will have them because I like avocados. Don't kid
See,
yourself.
to me, it's a texture thing, and that throws the texture of that off. It makes it just too mushy now. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And to me, that changes the flavor.
Okay.
I don't want to be tasting an avocado burger. You know what I'm saying?
I'll
I'll have it on the side.
I like that bun though.
And the crinkle cut fries.
That's that good bread.
I tell you what, like Cuban places with avocado, right? I don't know how much you like it or don't like it, but like they have an avocado salad where it's red onion and avocado. Then they give you like the oil, like the olive oil, and then like the vinegar, like to put on it, and then lemons and a little bit of salt. My God, Sen knows about this. He's Cuban. Like you've had to have had this dozens of times.
Yeah, me mom used to make that for me all the time.
Yes, me mom too.
Yeah.
Rest in pieces.
I just had the illest chips and guacamole in New York. It was guacamole. Now let's picture this: guacamole, steak strips,
Word.
and plátano maduros. Scoop that up, all
Yup.
like that's. It was really bad.
very
I never
filling.
had that. So
And it's very filling.
yeah,
Yeah.
delicious.
How are you going to talk about that kind of stuff right
Like-
now, Les? I'm smoking weed
Yo,
in here, and you're over here talking
steak,
about it.
guacamole
well,
and the plátano. Ooh.
I mean, you've done this show before, right? So let's just write it out.
Yeah.
Let's just go.
All right.
Guess what happens after this?
It gets worse.
Yeah.
Well, we got Dean Jones up in here with a little free-range roast chicken, some asparagus, and potatoes.
Nice.
It's a well-rounded meal.
Yeah.
Good portions.
Eh,
Yeah. What do you mean, ah?
you don't need that much asparagus
Yes,
on
you
the
do.
plate. Nah.
Yes, you do.
3, 4, 5 spears.
No.
Nah, I like
No,
You need
this
more
is-
greens than
you
the
need,
rest.
You need more greens than anything else
Yeah.
for your health benefits.
Oh, you will be peeing asparagus.
Yeah,
to
but
that.
but your system will appreciate
Oh,
that.
yeah, no doubt.
They'd be like, thanks, fam.
I love asparagus.
If you're a minimalist on health, then yeah, you take 4 spears down.
helps you digest.
Minimalist on
Helps
health.
you digest all that.
Dude.
Is that a polite way?
Yeah.
A minimalist on health.
It's the most polite way of saying unhealthy.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, well, hey, he's got a lifetime of Coke stocked in his refrigerator, so 4 spears it is.
You guys told me we weren't going to talk about my Coke problem today.
You got a Coke problem?
Oh, moving right along, please.
Yep.
We got Kay Yazzie up in here having some pumpkin pie with that whipped cream.
Yeah.
Hey, as the universe intended.
Killed it with the whip.
I'll take it like that.
I'll take-
I could have it either way, but I don't mind the whipped creams.
What about a la mode with a little vanilla ice cream, French vanilla with
I'll
that?
do that too.
Yeah, little scoop of ice
Yeah,
cream
little
right
scoop of
there.
ice cream.
Ow.
I'll do that too.
Yeah,
man.
that's cool.
No dizzy, bruh.
Sometimes you just gotta take the pie a la carte. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
Yo, sometimes you just gotta take the pie.
Take
yeah,
what you can get.
that part too.
Yeah, that. If they've ravaged it down to nothing, 'cause
Yeah.
that'll happen. Hey man, I brought pie today, and then you take 15 minutes, you're on a call, and you come back, and there's like a sliver.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. This is great. It's good on my diet. Thank you. All right, next.
Okay, so we just saw the pumpkin pie. We got Zandu up in here with the peach cobbler.
Hey.
Yeah, for the win right there.
Oh my good! Look at that.
Yeah.
Hey, which dessert was Sen sneaking in on us that we didn't know? Like
Pound cake.
Oh, okay, pound cake.
Yep.
How would
Wait, I
you,
thought it was angel food cake.
how would you like this?
All that cake.
It was angel
LB.
food cake.
How would you like this? Warm or cold?
Warm.
Both.
Warm.
I don't mind it cold, but it's better warm.
Ooh, it is way hunt. It's better warm.
Yeah.
It's amazing warm.
Tasty.
Tasty.
Yeah, and with a little bit, warm with a little bit of ice cream on top.
Yeah,
a little. Yeah.
And you saw what it was drizzled with? A little, it looked like cinnamon and sugar.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
baby. Damn. I love me a good cobbler.
We're getting excited about pies over here, Mike.
Well, don't worry, because we got Bert's Barbecue on his way with the brisket nachos.
That is not a pie, man.
Ooh, doggy.
If I have to inform you of something,
All right.
although delicious, it's not a pie.
Nah.
But I'm gonna have some.
Yeah.
Brisket,
Let's just
nah,
let you know about that.
That
That's
does not look bad.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Cabrón.
food porn. This isn't fair, Bart's. I mean, I know you're bringing it, but right now, it hurts.
It hurts.
In this moment, it hurts.
Make him stop.
Oh wait, because Bobo's on his way to Tina. It.
My man, Eric Lance.
Eric Lance. ELC.
And Fernando's saying, can my dog and best friend Biscuit get a happy birthday shout out?
What
She
up,
turned
Biscuit?
2 today.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Biscuit.
Hell yeah, Biscuit.
Go on now.
You're rad. Oh, look at him.
Yeah. Biscuit.
Looks like he's on a biscuit.
Yeah, he did it all for the nookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He's got the party hat on. He's ready to.
Happy dog.
You know,
Seize
nothing's
the day.
funnier than a dog with a hat. But I'll tell you what. What's funny now is the little costume they got for the dog where they got a little body running in front of it and it's doing
Oh,
this.
that shit is
That
fun.
cracks me up.
What was the one you showed me the other day, B? He was on the back of a bull. Looked like he was riding a bull.
Someone had attached a little, like, a character like it was Woody from Toy Story on the back of its dog, and it was riding him like a.
Yo, the funniest thing I ever seen was the pit bull sticking his head out the window with rocking some shades, and he's chilling like,
and he's bobbing his head.
Yeah. Yo, that's crazy how animal even gets used to like looking through shades, because of any dog will be like trying to take that off.
Yeah, they swipe them off.
Yeah, but that's funny.
And we got Psycho Les up in here. He's smoking on that super boof.
Ha! Yeah. And Wise Finest.
It was fine. Super boof.
Yo, when I seen this, I started crying, man. I was like, super boof. Yo, no wonder.
That's crazy.
Word. Look at that. And they selling this.
I wonder if they got the word confused or.
Did it used to be a regular nickname for weed of some sort? Because I've heard people use it in like a positive.
I've never heard that used for weed, and definitely not in a positive form.
I mean,
Interesting.
Yeah, because boofing means putting something up your
yeah,
butt.
boof. When you boof something, you stick.
Oh.
So in other words, it's butt weed.
But we
It's the Bobby Brown.
Boof.
It's Brown.
Thank you, Les, for explaining that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, now I fully understand it now.
I mean, hey, a lot of people don't even know what boof.
Excuse me.
I've never. Yeah, now
Son,
I get
can
it.
you pull over? I have to boof.
It means it's
Yeah.
it's shit weed. It's
Yeah.
I was trying not to say that.
Is
But-
it super stank?
But some of us were using it to call weed like, it's alternative word for stress.
Yes.
Like, this is some whack ass weed. This is boof, which is what we use over here. And,
Yes.
just for any negative whack ass move, that's boof.
Yeah.
That's super
No
boof too.
It stinks like ass then.
It's a combo of bad and goofy.
That move is stank ass.
Yeah.
That weed is stank ass. Boof.
Man.
Love boofs.
All right. Yeah, it's gross.
A lot of
And
boof.
we got STL. He's saying, I'm not buying any more CDs from Temu. And he's saying Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown's greatest hits.
Wow.
Oh, that's ice cold.
Hey, I need to borrow your car right quick.
That comic, I think, passed away.
She is Felicia and Friday.
Yes, Angela Means. She's still out there doing things.
Hell yeah. One of the best movies ever.
Yup.
And STL Batman saying, yo, we got the new WWE wrestler, Romaine Reigns.
Romaine Reigns.
Hell yeah, man.
cocoa butter.
It just doesn't stop, does it? Romaine rain. All right.
We got McLovin. He's saying last Thursday night, my girlfriend and I went to go see the Keanu Reeves band called Dog Star at Amoeba Music Hollywood. And we stopped by the Cypress Hill Star Walk of Fame.
Bolton is Keanu.
Keanu.
He said Keanu.
Keanu.
I was like, who the hell is Keanu Reeves? Is that Austin Reeves'
right,
sister?
It's his
Yeah.
sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
Hell yeah, McLovin.
Hey, McLovin.
Hey, dude. Yeah, that band Dog Star. They're making their rounds. Yeah. Oh, the Scum and Villainy Cantina. That's the Star Wars Cantina.
Word.
Haven't
Yep,
been there
he was
yet.
in there.
That's tight. Is that where
He's
Greedo?
like, I'm Han Solo right now.
That was the illest part of the movie, like the bar scene.
Yeah.
and all that. That music.
Yeah.
I like that part.
McLovin saying the girlfriend and I also stopped by Kiss. It was sick watching them at the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like Kiss are just the merch kings.
yeah.
The merch kings.
They are.
Yes.
They got their name on everything.
You should see people's museum of collectibles on these guys, man.
Endless.
Everything, endless. Yeah.
They have coffins.
Even Gene hit because he collected every single thing they ever put out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so he's got one copy, or probably more than one, but a copy of everything they ever put out.
Yeah, I saw his office, and it's
Crazy.
just packed with collectibles.
That's like value in itself, right there. That's like gold. Dude. It's crazy. All right.
And let's see here. We got Wilfred Cyrus saying he's starting his own little clone business. Little side hustle, slinging clones out my basement.
All right.
Put on
There
down.
you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it
Good
starts.
thing. Good thing.
Also hard.
And Fernando saying, time to bust out the beanies, a few that my wife and I have collected over the years. One love from State Line, Nevada, Lake Tahoe.
Boom, bang.
Hell yeah.
See that high and hungry up in there.
Yeah, that high and hungry looks
Almost that time of the year to bust out the beanies. Huh?
getting to that point.
Yeah.
Very close.
I like your style, dude.
He's got a pineapple right there. You know what that means, B.
Yep. Swinger. Did you know that if you see a pineapple on the porch, it's a swinger party happening?
Yeah.
baby.
And it's crazy. I swear to God, my next door neighbor
swinging
has got. I don't know. They're like this. They're an older couple. I don't think that's going on. But out there on the old man smoking table, I don't know if it's his candy jar or what, but it's a pineapple. And now that you told me that shit, I cannot stop looking at it and going, "There's no way."
That's if it's on the porch.
It's on the porch.
Oh, then yeah, he be throwing swinger parties.
It's out on the porch.
Does he ever wear like button down print that shows pineapples?
No, I haven't noticed.
You ever
that
see
yet.
that? That's like a signal to other swingers.
But his wife, I mean, they're an older couple, but his wife, I ain't gonna lie, I think she hit on me one day.
Probably did.
All right, Sam, next time you're at the house, you need to come over and check this
I'm
out.
not going to your house ever.
Come on!
Hey, well, I don't want no part of that pineapple. That's what. So, like, if someone says, "Hey, let's go to a party," and you walk up and there's a pineapple right there,
it's that kind of party.
Yeah, you better
Yeah.
roll.
So the pineapple at your neighbor's
on.
house is on the porch?
On the porch in front of the front door where he smokes every day.
Okay.
On his table is this glass pineapple, and I don't know what's going on with it. I was like,
All right. Where did this?
interesting.
Where did these guys?
Oddly enough, there was a news report on this
That
a
fits
while back.
That
bro.
fits the MO.
See? I
That's
don't know. We'll see.
You should ask him.
No, I'm not going to ask
What's
him.
up
What do
with
you
that-
ask
what's
you?
up
Are
with
you
that
guys
pineapple?
swingers?
I like that pineapple.
What's the pineapple all about, man?
Hey, why there's so many pineapples in here?
What's up with them pineapples?
All right.
Just go over there and be a handyman. See if she needs like any of her plumbing fixed.
I'm sure she does.
The cable guy. Gotta fix the cable.
She needs any of her plumbing
This
fixed.
is hi.
Hey, what is wrong
Hi.
with you?
He's like, "Hi, I'm the plumber.
That shit was funny, yo.
Came to fix the pipes."
Roto-Rooter.
You guys are all going to HE double hockey sticks.
You first.
International next.
We got Haza, aka Hybrid Cypher, up in here showing off some more graffiti in London.
Word.
All right.
Word up.
Dope.
That's tight right there, man. It's very new.
Dope.
Nice work, man.
Dope.
Well done.
He's on a mission to get all the good shots, son. That's a good one right there too.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Shout out to Haza.
All right, Haza. He went on
Done, London.
Nice.
He went on a run.
London.
Salute. Cheers, B.
And we got What the Fuh. He's saying we got to wave New York comedian Big J Okerson to come on the podcast.
Jay.
Saying he likes to smoke and he's a big Cypress Hill fan.
Yeah, we got to get him. I think I communicated with him a while back, but I got to follow up. Aton, take note. Big J Smokerson. That's what we're going to call him, Smokerson. Smoker son.
We got Mick showing off some trippy art.
Hell yeah.
It's trippy.
Very trippy.
Trippy.
Well done.
Hell yeah.
It's a total trip, man.
A lot of people aren't into abstract art, right? Like that.
I like abstract
I
art.
think it's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Colors are everything in it.
I get down with the abstract. I was doing it for a minute.
I love the whole pull from it what you will.
Yeah. It helped me zen out and not be so angry.
Midget Mike made a little AI art of himself.
Hey.
Right on, dude.
Man, they fucked that up.
Damn. That's
cool.
killer.
Excellent.
We got some more AI art in here by Ant and Jux. Here's one from Ant.
Wow.
That would be a dope poster.
Hell yeah.
Imagine that in your dreams.
For like a gig, Halloween style.
That's your sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
What would that
horrible sleep paralysis?
What would that face be saying?
I got some good mushrooms.
Yeah.
Bring it.
You want a macro, bro?
And Jux with some AI art.
That's tight.
Oh, that's
That's
dope.
sick.
Abuela.
It looks Grateful Deadish kind of.
Yeah.
Is that a cat on top of his head? It looks like a cat kind of.
It's a cloud.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean on top of the cloud?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like a cat.
That's cool.
A big old fat fuzzy cat.
Hell yeah. That's dope.
Excellent.
Awesome.
And we got Christian saying one of my Instagram posts from 2012, and guess who liked it? Saying, yo, shout to Be Real.
Word. Pack the pipe. Just pack the pipe.
Hell yeah.
Salute.
Awesome.
And then we got Ruben up in here showing off some bud. What you guys smoking on today? That's what he's asking.
What are we? What did he roll this today?
Quite tasty, but
I'm smoking the weed they gave me.
Same.
What did you roll us today, Aton? Put it in the asylum.
Yeah.
Super boo.
It's not super boof.
Not super sure. Not at all.
All
This
right.
is a fact.
And we got Megan. She made a brand new song for us. Let's check it out.
Hell yeah.
Right in your goddamn mouth. Oh shit right in your goddamn mouth.
Right in your goddamn mouth.
Oh shit right in your goddamn mouth. Oh shit right in your goddamn mouth.
Right in your goddamn
Yo,
mouth.
Mig, stop the drugs.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! Right in your goddamn mouth. Is
Yeah.
that wow. That's aggressive.
that's dark.
All right, B.
I thought it was brilliant.
Headbang. That was a headbanger.
Well
It's a
done.
headbanger for sure.
We got T. Lee showing off Uncle B.
Bang bang. Bang bang. Bang bang. Bang bang.
Billy Ray Cypress right there.
Billy Ray Cypress was in the house, you know.
And the last one so far, we got Smokestack Mac. He's saying these freeze pipe bongs are so smooth. He's asking the table, have you guys ever hit these?
Ooh, a while back.
Long time ago. It's been a minute.
Hell yeah. Bongs, man.
How about you, Sendog? You still smoke the bong or not?
Huh?
You ever still smoke the bong or not?
No, not really, man. I kind of laid back from that. But I still have all my bongs at the crib.
You left the bong at my house.
Oh, not forgetting them at people's houses now, apparently. But no, it's been a minute, man. But maybe one of these days I'll get wild and take a hit from the bong one more time.
It's from my bong.
Do it.
Bring it.
And that's it for submissions.
Thank you for the submissions. Keep them coming to brealtvcontest at gmail.com, and we will put them on gladly. And if you haven't done it yet, take time to smash that like and share the show out. Get other people to subscribe if you're subscribing, and if you're not subscribing, do so. And then crash that all notification bell, you know what I'm saying? So you can get down with the content we be dropping. We drop a lot. Today we got a mix after this on Be Real TV 2, the home site, and Twitch. Be Real TV 2 is right here on YouTube, so everybody that wants to stay put here, subscribe to our Be Real TV 2 channel and catch the mix. And, on Twitch, just stay locked in, and we're going to pop it off right after this. If you're a member of the home site, www.bereal.tv, you can watch there too. And if you're not a member, we invite you to become a member. Let's go. Yeah, man. I don't even know what I'm gonna mix today. I think I'm gonna go underground today. I think.
Oh yeah.
Possibly. We shall see.
You should have Sendog bust out some dance moves in the mix today.
Dancing with the Stars for Sendog.
I was going to say, Sendog, you were killing it at the Nova when you were doing that Black Sunday album. I was like, damn, Sendog's up there dancing. He's so smooth with it.
Man, you're taking a lot of privileges with our relationship, sir.
Oh. That means check yourself, bro.
Sounds like you want to learn some steps.
Actually, since you brought it up, I will admit that I come from a family of dancers. And my older sister was a really good dancer, and so was my dad. He could still get down. And when the music is right and I'm buzzing and the Cypress is in effect, sometimes I'll bust out a step because it feels that good. Yes, it does.
Yeah, Sendog could dance, man.
How long were you an exotic dancer for? How many years?
Oh, funny, Trace. That's very, very funny. That's gonna cost you. That one's gonna cost you. I haven't figured it. I'll figure it out. That one's gonna hurt you. Now.
That's going on your tab, B.
Yeah.
That's going on your tab,
Yeah.
son.
Yeah. 10 large.
Chippendales.
You're gonna pay a tax for that.
Yeah.
I've never, ever, ever. Ever.
Never mind the pictures that are up on the internet.
Yeah, that ain't me. Let me Photoshop.
Photoshop.
Roll it.
There they are.
We're up, man. Hey, we about to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. So if you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, now is the time. We are here for it.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
All right, let's do this. We got Ryan up in here saying, yo, shout to Trace and Be Real for the show in Vegas. And thank you so much for taking pictures with my daughter after the show.
Oh, all good.
That was a fun show.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was cool.
What's cool about an event like that? Big family scene.
Yeah.
That's what was cool about it.
Oh, yeah, because people,
it's the culture.
Yeah, they're going to see these beautiful cars, man. And like, sometimes it's a family outing.
Were you guys smoking like the whole out there?
No, I didn't smoke on stage for this one, but we were high
And that's for a couple reasons.
Yeah, because
I mean,
kids,
first and
there's a lot of
foremost,
kids.
the kids was first and foremost. Secondly, you're in a casino.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you gotta respect the casinos and their business and their licensing. So at the same time, B and Sen both have done so many shows in these casinos. So it's really no big deal.
Yeah, it was cool. Salute to
Where
Joe
was it
Ray.
at?
It was
Mandalay Bay.
Mandalay Bay.
Oh, word up.
convention
Yeah.
center in the Mandalay Bay.
Yeah, those cars, man.
A lot of dope whips.
We got Utah Hawks saying Senny Sosa with the metal knowledge.
That's right.
Yeah, I know a little bit.
Excellent.
We got Eric Bobo saying, yo, what up, peeps? B movie going on tonight in the Discord at 7 p.m.
Oh boy.
Wow.
And we got X-Rod saying, anyone catch the mix show this morning? That was a great time with Eddie B. Swift.
Yeah, I heard he killed it. I'm gonna have to
Maybe.
go back and rewatch.
Yeah, A.B. Swift is dope.
He did I think a versus style mix with us versus Naughty, and everybody was like loving that.
Dope.
So I gotta check it out. Eddie is insane.
Insane.
Dope.
Yeah.
Props.
And Kiko from the South is saying, what's crazy is that Mellow Man was on the show before, and he didn't get that high last time.
I think it's seating position. It depends who you sit next to. Like when he sits next to C doesn't chief it out as hard as Kelly Blaze or E-Zone,
Yeah.
right? Or even Steph Tone. So on this side of the table, you catch the little downdraft. Yeah, if you're sitting you're gonna get hit right there. But if you're sitting on C-minus's side, he smokes, but it's not like as
And it
free-
goes up.
and it goes up.
before it ever gets over on that.
Whereas, E-Zone will blow it towards you.
Right next to him.
And he doesn't realize that he's doing it. He's just, it's just something that's happening. Sometimes it's on purpose though. In the box,
Yeah.
he will definitely blow it at you in the box. So if anybody ever was sitting in the front seat thinking, man, the homie in the back, I feel like he's blowing it at me. Yeah, he was. Yeah,
That's
totally.
exactly what he's doing.
That's a smoke machine.
Yeah, he's a smoke machine. What does a smoke machine do?
Smokes.
Smokes.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy.
And one last thing, too, the weed we got now is way better than the shit Mello used to smoke.
True that.
So-
that part too.
So-
Let's acknowledge that.
Yeah. Let's keep that in mind.
Yes.
You give him a cigar, he's good.
Yeah, cigar.
Yeah.
I'll smoke that.
Puro.
And we got Marbell up in here. He's saying strawberry quick, pepinillos de garganta profunda. But what he's really saying is strawberry quick, deep throats pickles.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I think you're strawberry quick in this scenario.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm lost.
I'm lost too.
And Marbell's also saying, Mr. Zigzag Sen, do you think Colton seasons his food?
Does Colton season his food? I don't know. Colton, do you season your food?
Oh, yeah. You know I cook, B.
I don't. You've never brought
He's like, yeah, no, I don't.
Colton gets down. He bakes, man. He be making some treats.
Oh, yeah. I know he bakes. Let's just say that cooking and baking are two different arts.
Okay.
Culinary, but two different arts.
Yes, Marbell, I know how to season my food. I usually stick with the white people seasonings, like some garlic salt.
Hell yeah. Garlic powder.
There we go.
Yeah.
And we got Callie Blaze up in here saying Jizza Liquid Swords, that album is pure fire. And Heshrat is saying Jizza is coming to Garden Amp again this December, and he's doing Liquid Swords.
Dope.
Nice.
That's awesome. A lot of 30-year anniversary for classic hip-hop albums this year. For sure.
Mountain Pearl Mystic is saying you guys got to try fried pickles on your burger.
I've tried fried pickles, but not on my burger.
I've had fried pickles.
Once again, I want those on the side, fried pickles.
Yeah, me too.
I'll try them.
But I would try it on a burger one.
Well, yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah. At least try one on it.
Live crazy. Live crazy.
No,
Yeah,
I
live
would,
moss.
I would give it a run. I'd put like enough pickles there, but like, if it didn't taste right at the end, I would not do it again. But
Throw it up like,
Oh my God, this is horrible.
For what it's worth, Hooters used to have some of the best fried pickles.
Yeah, baby.
yeah.
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 No, I meant yeah.
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 Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were hanging out at Hooters. That's basically what you just self-confessed.
I
right
mean,
there.
but the food.
What's wrong with Hooters? There's nothing wrong
Yeah,
with
dude.
Hooters is a great place.
They got great fried pickles.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's what you were going there for.
Great
Sam.
fried pickles, yeah.
Yeah, that's not what
And-
you were going there
Yeah.
for.
I was going there to watch football. And what?
Yeah.
Fried Hooters.
Sense like, what else is there?
Yeah.
It's a good place for beer. The food's great.
That's right.
Yeah. Let's
Sports
talk about
on all the TVs.
That's not the elephant in the room.
And,
All right.
and the service is good.
And the service.
Yeah, service is great.
Yeah.
Always.
All right, next.
And we got JCV Streams asking, what are your guys' thoughts on strawberry cheesecake?
I would do it.
I'm
Yes.
with that.
Love it. Love it.
It's good.
I would do cherry, strawberry, raspberry,
Blueberry.
boysenberry.
Chuck Berry.
Not Chuck.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry, maybe.
Very.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was great.
And we got Heshrat saying Izzy is an underrated as a guitar player, and now he's off the map completely.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
He chose it, though.
And he's happy that way. You know?
Yeah.
He knew the rock life would take him down a road he wouldn't be able to come back from. And, you know, cheers to him for choosing, because most people will be like, I'm going to live my dream, not realizing they might wreck themselves because they don't have the self-control. Because there is some self-control and discipline needed to be in this to last, because you can burn the hell out if you subscribe to all the things.
And he also, you know, played on and wrote on some of the best, you know, rock and roll that's ever been put down, you know, in those early Guns N' Roses records. So
Yeah, man.
depends how you look at it.
Yeah, correct.
Real quick, we want to send a rest in peace to Dove Shack rapper C. The night passed away just today. We were talking about him yesterday, that he was in the hospital, but I guess you know, he succumbed to his condition.
Man. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. Lost another one.
That's sad to hear.
All right, Rock.
And we got Motif up in here saying, Yo, B and Sendog, there should be a hip-hop Hall of Fame.
Yeah, there should be. Chuck D talked about that not too long ago. But yeah, it needs its own Hall of Fame. But, you know, being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, that, like, it says Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but it's really music now.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why, you know, they're letting other genres in other than rock and roll. And I think that's incredible. It should be the Music Hall of Fame, but by tradition's sake, it's called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But yeah, you know, hip hop should induct their own, and then if we make the overall picture of the Music Hall of Fame, which is known as the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, then yeah, cool. That's it. That's awesome too.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be amazing, because then you're recognized by, you know, the whole community that represents music, as opposed to, you know, just the genre you represent. But it would be cool if we had our own.
Chuck D for president.
Absolutely.
And Midget Mike is saying, can't believe Beat Nuts Intoxicated Demons was 30 years this year. Salute to Psycho Les.
Les.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Cheers to that. Cheers
Classic.
To
Hell yeah.
that.
Cheers.
Intoxicated demons since day one. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
Hey,
Cheers to that.
Hey, that EP is one of my favorites, bro.
Good looks. Yeah.
Every joint on there is amazing.
Yeah. Shout out VIC, Junkyard Juju. Some new things on the way.
Boom, bang.
We got Dustin Bart saying, I am on the way to the studio with brisket nachos.
That was a while back, so, you know, he should be here by now.
Wow.
Or something.
We got Mick the Ripper up in here saying, or Mike the Ripper saying, y'all ever hear of Mood? Is it legit THC provider?
Mood.
Is it a legit THC
Oh,
provider?
it's
Mood, M-O-O-D.
Oh, is that like an online thing?
I don't know. I've never used it.
I don't
Never
know.
heard of
Yeah. If it's a service, I think I heard of a service that was called Mood, but
I can't call it.
I don't
couldn't
know.
really give you any info on it either way, because I've never used it.
yeah, same.
Google it. Get some Yelp reviews or something on it. There should be something online about it, especially if it wasn't legit.
And Kale's up, and you're saying, I live in a small building, and I have to go outside to smoke, and it's cold outside, and I have to smoke real quick.
Oops.
That would suck.
Yeah, it does suck.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, that's
You wouldn't
the
get
worst.
to enjoy your joint.
Smoking in the cold is not fun.
No, hell no.
Shivering.
Shivering.
Gonna take the hit.
You're hoping that the cherry of the
smoke.
joint is keeping you warm.
The smoke freezes.
Yeah.
Because that's the only, source of warmth.
Yeah. Come on.
And Adam's saying, my dad got contact high transporting Rapid Forte and crew.
Yep. It happens.
Rapid Forte.
It happened. Rapid Forte.
Yeah. Up there in the bay. Yee. Frisco.
And the last one so far, Jesus is saying, since Brosha tutored underprivileged kids and taught me to believe in myself.
His brosha's inspiring,
Amazing.
dog.
Oh man, that's a good one, man.
It's an inspirational
I
brosha.
like that one. That's a really good one.
Well done.
That'd be a good solo album for you. Inspirational brosha.
Yeah, we'll put that in the list.
It sounds good. Word up. Thank you for your interactions. We know that more come as we go, so when we see them, we'll take them. But thank you very much for all this. And yeah, man. We got some things happening this evening. That's a whole lot.
Yeah.
I can't explain it right now because we're sworn to secrecy. But it's a whole lot of work
Yeah, the next couple days for you guys are busy. That's
for a
sure.
very short time.
Yeah. Cramming a lot in a very short window.
Trying to tell me, man. Oh, I know.
The itinerary today was unbelievable. And we're still running it right now, and it's not even close to being over today.
Bring it.
No. Yeah, no.
I see some enthusiasm. Come on, man. A little
Dude,
enthusiasm.
This is your whole rookie mentality.
Come
Welcome
on,
to the
man.
league. I'm here now.
Come on.
This is decades here of get down here, and you're the spastic one about it.
You know what it's like? It's like when
Believe
you
me,
get-
the way that you're talking is the way that we feel. We're just not showing it.
All right. Yeah, I can just the enthusiasm on B's face is just unbelievable.
Oh yeah, I am so stoked to be going.
It's topical.
Just like B says, put that work in.
But
Work.
Real.
oh my God,
Bring it.
that's coming back to haunt me, isn't it? Put that work in. It is, because that's what this would be considered work.
It's fire though.
Hey, so I guess Black Youngster fell on his ass in concert twice the other night,
Oh, wow.
but played it off with some sort of slick moves. Is how it's reported here. Do we have that?
Yeah, I got footage of it. Give
Okay,
me
well,
one
let's-
second.
Let's
here.
see the slick
That's
movie.
sad. Uh-oh. Oh, what's happening?
Okay,
What are you doing?
that's his slick move right
oh,
there.
oh,
And then, is he gonna slip again? Is he gonna play it again? He's gonna. Oh,
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
He's wilding.
This-
Got the Power Ranger.
wow.
Power Ranger.
Oh!
Did
First of all, the jeans are way too tight. There,
And
big
well-
guy.
Yeah.
And that did not look like no fucking fall. That didn't look like
That's why he's falling. His jeans is too tight.
Yeah.
Dude, he's just off balance. Look, and he's like, I'll save it. I'm a shooter. I got this.
I'm a shooter.
Like transformation. I'm a shooter. He's like, oh, I'm a...
He was a Lolo for a half a second.
Yeah.
He was
And now he's just like,
hitting
oh.
the switches. He was hitting them switches.
He lost his in-ears. Now he's like, hold up.
I'm a shooter.
I'm a shooter. I'm a shooter.
Look. She's like, get the fuck up.
Get your ass.
Dude.
Oh man. That's pretty good.
That is great.
That's pretty good. I can appreciate things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, dude.
Can appreciate that. They say Netflix is raising prices again.
Again?
3-tier options. Standard ads $6.99. Standard without ads $15.49. And the premium plan $22.99, which has the option to add traditional or add additional members for $7.99 a month.
Damn.
This is how they're compensating with you know, that deal they just struck with you know, what is it, studios and the writers and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, they had to pay.
Yeah.
They finally had to pay off all those back like stories and stuff they had done.
Oh wow.
And we about to get hit with it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you subscribe to Netflix.
Yeah.
Which a lot of us do.
Yep.
They just did a bump a little while ago.
Yeah, well, they bumping again.
And they more bumps.
It's another rail there.
Rail up. Rail up.
Railing up real quick.
I don't do drugs.
Yeah. That's what they say, Mike.
Yeah, I say it's amazing how you ever trip on how some of these movies they float between the different streaming services.
They do. It's like they sit down previously and divide it all up so that one guy can't have more than the other. So we have to subscribe to all of it.
Like it's just a trip. Like, you know, Talladega Nights will be on Hulu for a couple months, and next thing you know,
They pass it around.
it goes to Prime.
Yeah.
And then it's there for like 3 or 4 months, and then it goes somewhere else. And you just like constantly like.
Well, what they're doing is like radio stations do with music, right? When let's just say, because there's different tiers. There's the very old music, which is the lowest, the most affordable, I should say, price that you pay for licensing to broadcast this. And it's all old stuff, right? 60s, 70s, and some 80s, maybe even some 90s, right? Then you get to like the second tier, which is, you know, not necessarily top 40, but mainstream music that a lot of it was hits, like golden era stuff. And there's a higher price for that. And when you get to the pop stuff, top 40, that's the highest you pay for that package to play any number of those pop songs or any number of those mainstream hits or any number of those old school deals, right? It's a tier system for radio stations to, you know, depending on what type of music they're going to push out and where that music sits on the overall charts, right? You know this because you worked in radio, right?
Yeah.
The streaming services probably do the same thing with films, you know, like they license it for the time and,
Right.
you know, milk it on their network for whatever. And the top tier ones stay there longer. And those you see on all the, you know, all the streaming services, but some just float around because they're limited licenses and stuff like that. And the stuff that is created by the actual, like, let's just say brand of Netflix or Hulu or whatever, their stuff doesn't float around. It stays there in-house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but the way they do the movies that are licensed, that's just like the same thing, tier system.
Yeah.
They'll get older movies that don't cost as much, bundle them up, put them on the streaming service for however long that agreement is. And if it's, you know, mainstream hits, same thing. And if it's top box office movies, you know, that probably goes up there for a limited time, and then it bounces somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because they're floating licenses.
It's just it's annoying. I don't know if you like. I always have to like if it's a movie like that I look forward to watching, like, you know, over and over, like Step Brothers or Talladega Nights. You know what I mean? Like I'll go and it won't be the last place I remember it being. Then I got to go search around to see where it's streaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, okay. And then it comes up on Showtime. You're like, oh, and you go to see if you've already liked it, you know, to add to your list or whatever. And it's not. You're like, oh, well, let me add it. And then next thing you know, when you remember to go back to watch the movie there, it's not going to be there. It's going to be somewhere else.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, when you get tired of looking at the same old guide on Spectrum or Direct TV or whatever your thing is, go to Tubi and you go see a bunch of crazy stuff there that you ain't never.
Tubi.
Just like Bobo says, I didn't believe it. And then I went over there, I'm like, damn, they got everything.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to trip on it.
You know, see, I'm at the point with probably, I think a lot of people are at, was like, at one point we threw out cable TV. Like out in Vegas, we have Cox TV, and the joke was, I'm done taking Cox. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got rid of their cable and started streaming. Well, now, you know, it was because, oh, my cable was a couple $100. Well, now it's like I'm almost there with the streaming services, you know, and so nothing really changed.
Yeah, got to do what I did. Upgraded to the Fire Stick. No more cable.
You know a guy that knows a guy, Les?
I got you.
So they got a guy.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I need to talk to that guy.
Yeah,
Hey, you know that guy.
Cut your cable off. I mean,
Well, you know, a lot of people are letting go of their cable and just rocking streaming services.
That's what I did, yeah.
Because there's certain streaming services that have all the applicable things. They got a small portion of live TV, and then every goddamn show that's on TV and with movies,
including live TV. You could even watch live TV programs. Yeah, so you're gonna have it all.
You just need a good Wi-Fi.
Yep.
Or you know that it's straight,
and you need the right connection, and that's where I come in. So I got you.
He said that's where I come in. I knew somewhere along the line Les was gonna come in.
That was the moment I realized.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I was gonna say we got a few more super chats. We got Midget Mike saying Trace and Sendog. Any artists you listen to that people would be surprised you like?
Sen?
You go first.
No, go ahead.
I don't think that quick.
Age before beauty.
All
All right, okay. Like I like some country music and I like some classical music. So yeah.
Well, he said an artist, not a genre.
Okay, Mozart, Beethoven, that kind of stuff. Country music, I like classic country.
Kenny Rogers.
No.
Patsy Cline.
Merle Haggard.
No, too old. So you went too young.
Conway Twitty.
Like yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Conway Twitty had hits.
Yeah, for
Boxcar
sure.
Willie.
Like Elvis type hits way back in the 50s.
You know, Merle Haggard, Willie Nelson, you know, stuff like that. Early days, outlaw days, you know.
All right, outlaw. All right, how about you, Sendog?
Shit. Some Howling Wolf.
Howling Wolf. Yeah, you
You know
got
what I
some
mean?
jams, yeah.
And some think about it really good.
You only needed
You ever
one.
heard of a guy named Bobby Darin?
Yeah, Bobby Darin. Yeah.
That music kind of always got my attention.
He was like a 50s guys going into the 60s too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was these two dudes named the Righteous Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
for some
The Righteous
reason,
Brothers, yeah.
My pops really liked listening to them, you know, or
They got funky
one of them.
too.
So they had hits.
I remember one of my parents was watching it, and I started paying attention. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Right on.
You know what I mean? So
They had one of the dopest names too for a singing group, the Righteous Brothers.
Righteous Brothers.
And they were two white boys. How about that? That was hilarious.
Yeah.
So there's a little something from the music library.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We got a Smokestack Max saying, did you know Wu-Tang is doing 39th anniversary of 36 Chambers with an orchestra?
39.
And he's asking, did they get the idea from you
29.
guys?
Got to be 29th, right?
No, it's actually, this is the year that it turned 30.
Yeah, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
typo then.
Sounds right.
30th.
Typo. Yeah, I was going to say 39.
It came out in 93
I was like,
as Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders, and yep.
it's what I said earlier. There are a lot of classic hip hop albums that have an anniversary this year.
Yeah, man.
We had 3 anniversaries on our.
Golden every year.
Yeah.
Sick.
We got Megan saying, hey guys, I assume if I email a song and you don't play it, then it sucks. LOL. Thank you for sparing me embarrassing myself. Love you guys. But I do have her song right here. We just ran out of time. You want me to play her new song?
Yeah, let's play it.
So here's a new one by Megan.
The Dominator. Minus. The Dominator. D. The Dominator. The Dominator.
You lost me with that one.
The rolling champ. The Dominator. The rolling champ. The Dominator. Pedro. Take a let's take a let's
The B-boy.
That's crazy.
I mean, the drums are kind of funky.
Yeah, the drums are good.
Drums are cool.
What I'm tripping off of is like how she chopped up all the voices.
Our names,
I think like based off of conversations, like going through that part. That's crazy.
Clever. That's a lot of chops.
That's a lot of chops. Salute, Megan.
Yeah.
Word up.
And we got Haza saying peace and love to Sendog, Les, B, Trey Dog, and Colton. Thank you.
Word.
Right.
Pa arriba.
And Utah Hawk is saying mustard and relish with pickles is all that's allowed on a hot dog.
Mm-hmm.
Mustard, relish, and pickles.
Double.
Chopped onions.
Yeah, some people put ketchup too, though, on a hot dog.
Yeah.
But for him, it's what he said: mustard, relish, and what? And onions?
Pickles.
Pickles.
Mustard, relish, pickles.
Huh, pickles. All right.
Aren't relish pickles?
Yeah.
I never really.
But
did the
they don't
pickles
taste
with
like.
hot dogs.
But they don't taste like
True.
pickles.
True. So you could have like sweet relish and a dill pickle.
Right. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Might have to try that one time. All right.
Bring it.
And that seems to be it.
That seems to be it. We got a mix coming after this. All right, Psycho Les and myself are going to pop it off for you. So please join us on Be Real TV 2, the home site, BeReal.tv, or Twitch, B_Real TV is where you can find us on Twitch. It's up to you. We invite you all. It's been a great show, rocking with y'all. And salute to you for your energy and love, your interactions, your submissions, and all this. Share it out. Tell your friends, and please smash that like before you run out of here. C-.
Shout out to everyone here at the table. B, Sen, Trace, Les, Treehouse Crew, Dom, Ray, Bolton, Aton, Dro, E-Zone, Javi Lopez, everyone, the Kitchen Sink crew, and 5150s, Insane Asylum. You can follow me at C-Fan4 on all social medias. And I'll see you guys in the mix tonight for another Prince practice session. And word. Take it easy.
No doubt, no doubt. Shout out everybody on the check. Shout out to everybody here. Dr. Greenthumb Show. I miss y'all motherfuckers. And it's good to be back. If you're checking for the Psycho Les merch, also go to the psycholesshop.com. And if you're on the IG, Psycho Les Official and at the Beatnuts. Get ready for the mix.
Shout out the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout to Ray Morning Shot Films. Shout to the Dominator. And shout to Bart's Barbecue with them brisket nachos. What's up, Trace?
Big shout out to all the guys around the table. It's always fun to come in here every Tuesday and do the show with you guys. Everybody up in the control booth, everybody out in the front studio and the office as well around here at Be Real TV. Thanks a lot. Instagram followers, you can get a hold of me at Trace Nunes. And if you guys are also followers and also checking out the show, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, that's about it. Send dog.
Yeah. Shout out to my brother Mellow Man Ace and my other brother Kid Frost and Chemo the Blackskin. Respect to all y'all and everybody here at this table in the chat.
Salute to all y'all. Stay with love. Hold it in your heart. Mix it around and pass it out to everybody you love, all right? Because love is the key. Swallow that.
BeReal.tv